Hello everyone, we are from Brisbane Convention and Exhibition Centre Bidding Committee. We are very honored to have this opportunity to bid for the Third World Association for Sport Management Conference. Our bid document will include all the following aspects: proposed schedule and weather, the reason for Brisbane to host the Wasm, vibrancy of the local sport industry, the relevant resource and the stakeholders, potential competitors, the relevant political agenda, the theme of Wasm, detailed site description, accommodation description, transportation plan, potential keynote speakers, proposed conference schedule, event brief for site visit, preliminary budget, letter of support from BCEC, post-bid plan, conference survey evaluation. We suggest that the third WASM could be hosted in October 2019. During this year, there are some sports competition and events: Australia Open, AFL Final, President's Cup, and the Melbourne Cup. Those competitions and events will help to attract more attendees of WASM. It also can strengthen the connection and the cooperation with this sports event organizer and management. Moreover, some important issues which happen on those events or could happen in the future can be studied or solved on WASM. Additionally, the year after 2019, the Euro 2020 and the Summer Olympics will be hosted. The WASM happen in advance, which can provide support and a cooperative connection for these mega events. At the same time, the scientific and managerial research results from WASM could be used to contribute to them.
Brisbane is a typical city with humid subtropical climate. From 1999 to 2016, during October in Brisbane, the maximum temperature was 27.1 degrees Celsius. The minimum temperature was 16.3 degrees Celsius. The total rainfall was 71.4 millimeters. The average number of clear days was about 11 days. To sum up, October is an ideal period of hosting conferences and mega events. Brisbane, as the capital city in the state of Queensland, is the friendliest city and also aims to provide a unique experience for visitors. It could be considered as an ideal city which could host mega events, exhibitions, and other conferences. Firstly, Brisbane is an experienced event hosting city, such as the Goodwill Games in 2001, the final of 2008 Rugby League World Cup, 2014 G20 Summit, the largest ever peacetime policy operation in Australia, and the 2015 Asia Football Confederation Asian Cup. Secondly, rapid developing tourism industry could be another prominent for capability of Brisbane. Due to the subtropical climate and a secure environment, Brisbane attracts a variety of tourists to visiting. Meanwhile, there are some typical attractions which could be considered as pull factors in Brisbane, such as Story Bridge, Longpan Koala Sanctuary, and Roma Street Parkland. Thirdly, Brisbane has a well-developed and sufficient infrastructure, especially the convenient transportation system, which includes bus service, railway network, and ferry service, makes the traveling and commuting easier for tourists and residents as well.
For Brisbane, sport is a dispensable part of the cultural and leisure activity. The vibrancy of sport industry can be measured from the following aspects: sport participation, sport grants and funding, sport venues, and sport-related scientific research. Sport participation. Most importantly, the enthusiasm of sports among the Brisbane community demonstrated a keep increasing trend. Additionally, it also turned that the diversity of sport is dramatically increasing. Besides the traditional Australian sports like cricket, football, Australian rule football, rugby union, and basketball, the Olympic sports of boxing, judo, and taekwondo are also becoming more well known. Sport grants and funding. In Queensland, each year the department provides in excess of 40 million through funding program towards new and improved opportunity for people to participate in sports and active recreation. Sports venues. Lots of large-scale stadiums also prove that Brisbane is fully capable of hosting major events, even mega events. It includes Suncorp Stadium, Brisbane Cricket Ground, Brisbane Exhibition Ground, Bali Mall, Perry Park. Sport-related scientific research. Brisbane has Centre of Excellence for Applied Sport Science Research. It was established by the Queensland Government in 2014. COE is fully supported by Queensland universities, Australian and international institutes, and academic of sports and selected industry partners. Therefore, it also helps local sport research networking.
There are a variety of relevant resources that could assist the bid preparation and Wasm conference. Firstly, Southbank Corporation manages and maintains the urban precinct in Southbank, Brisbane. As the owner and manager of Brisbane Convention and Exhibition Centre, it could provide the property service, cultural and educational pursuit for Wasm Conference. Secondly, Brisbane Convention Bureau could provide assistance for Wasm Conference bid preparation. As the significant event agency, it's responsible for offering a one-stop shop of service for planners. Meanwhile, offering support to conference bid is also the function of the Convention Bureau. It could contribute the professional guidelines and suggestions towards some conference bid. Thirdly, Brisbane City Council could be considered as another association which assists the Wasm Conference. The vision of Brisbane City Council is that Brisbane would like to be a leading destination in Asia Pacific region for hosting major events and conventions. Assisting Wasm Conference could conform to the vision of Brisbane City Council.
Then turn to stakeholders part. Our stakeholders can be divided into two different categories, which are internal and external stakeholders. Firstly, we have a strong volunteer base to provide services and support for this conference. The event and sport-related academic organizations and universities such as UQ, QUT, and Griffiths will provide large numbers of volunteers. They are full of passion and professional skills to support the Wasm. Secondly, sponsors also play a crucial role in the Wasm. Two of potential sponsors are INA and Commonwealth Bank, which could provide financial support for Wasm. Secondly, the sport-related technology companies could also be targeted as sponsors, such as sports performance tracking company. Then, the main sector of external stakeholders is Queensland Government and the Brisbane City Council, which could offer funding and grants to us. Besides, support from other institutions such as Queensland Institute of Sport and Tourism and Events Queensland is also helpful.
The Wasm Conference will be held in October 2019. In the same year, there are several competitors that may affect the Wasm. For example, Australian and New Zealand Association for Leisure Studies Conference and International Sociology of Sports Association Conference. Firstly, Australia and New Zealand Association for Leisure Studies Conference aims at promoting the further development of leisure research, teaching, and scholarship, in which a full range of contemporary global and local leisure issues will be discussed. One of the main target market is students. Another potential competitor is International Sociology of Sport Association Congress, which will be held in Otago, New Zealand in April at the same year of Wasm. As a famous association and publisher, ISSA may gain more scholars' interests than Wasm. Therefore, Wasm should promote international communication among scholars and spread its prestige by holding more high-quality conferences. It is noticed that the president of Wasm, Dr. Paul Johnson, is an Australian, who is an influential person who not only in the sport academic research but also in Australian sport industry. Wasm Conference could push forward the progress of sport development in academic area. Paul devoted in promoting Australian sport industry as his mission. Australia will have great chance to gain the support from President of Wasm to hold the conference. The theme of conference 2019 is applying social media in sport management. The broad application of social media among the sport organization and athletes become a popular issue. Obviously, sport organization and athletes gain more fans and supporters by large exposure on social media. Additionally, social networking platforms, even mobile applications, are largely used for promoting events, attracting fans, and connecting with sponsors. At the same time, social media can also be used as a tool for supervising and sport-related survey. Therefore, the theme of next Wasm could be applying social media in sport management, which will give a wide discussion.
Brisbane Convention and Exhibition Centre is located in the South Bank precinct of Brisbane. It's also close to Brisbane Central Business District in 10 minutes walkway. Brisbane Convention and Exhibition Centre has already hosted a diversity of conferences and exhibitions, typically the 2014 G20 Summit. Additionally, as the most awarded convention center in Australia, it has 156 industry awards, including 64 catering awards. Brisbane Convention and Exhibition Centre is the only convention centre with a 3-stan volunteered auditorium in Australia. It has 44 multifunctional meeting rooms, and the capabilities between 8 and 8,000 people. BC Easy also provides a free conference app for clients. Furthermore, it also has cafes and restaurants, provides quality freshness cuisine and culinary experience for customers. For Wasm Conference, Plaza level could be an ideal choice. The primary feature is an auditorium and several interconnecting, multi-purpose meeting rooms, and special foyers. Plaza Ballroom with the latest event facilities and presentation technology could be used for gala events and the closing dinner. Several meeting rooms, for instance, meeting room 6 and 7, are equipped with audio-visual technology, and the capacities are from smaller to medium-sized events.
In terms of accommodation, we would like to provide two choices for attendees. The first one is Hilton Hotels and Resorts, Brisbane's most centrally located 5-star hotel. According to its reputation, Hilton Brisbane could offer high-quality services to our attendees. It could help to fully improve the conference experience. The second hotel is Regis Southbank Brisbane, which provides a world-class accommodation for the business and leisure travelers. The significant feature of the hotel is located in the heart of Southbank Precinct, closer to BCEC within 4 minutes walk away.
Brisbane Airport is 14 kilometers from Brisbane CBD, which is convenient for passengers to go and back with air train, taxi, bus, and car rental. There will be conference shuttle bus arranged to pick up attendees from airport to hotel, which only takes 30 minutes. During conference, shuttle bus will be arranged to transfer participants from hotel to venue. Besides, the comprehensive public transportation system make it easier for attendees to visit attractions such as South Bank Park, Kangaroo Point, and Brisbane City.
There will be some potential keynote speakers we suggested, who might have profound and comprehensive opinions about the third Wasm. First, Paul Johnson, as the Secretary of the SMAANZ and the President of the Wasm. His contribution in Australian sport industry is crucial. Besides, he also devoted to sport-related academic area for teaching and researching. Second, Professor James Skinner, who comes from Griffith University. He is expertise in drugs in sport, cultural strategy, and leadership in sport. His research in leading sport management made him being invited to a number of international and national conference presentations. Also, he works as a consultant to professional sporting organizations and state governing bodies, which will help him to contribute intelligent opinions for Wasm. Third, Dr. Danny O'Brien. He is an associate professor and head of program sport management at Bond University. Dr. O'Brien teaches sports tourism, event management, and strategic management. He has served on the editorial boards of 3 academic journals for over 10 years. Moreover, Dr. O'Brien has presented at over 30 international conferences and published book chapters and articles in peer-reviewed journals. Jeff Donaghy. He is the current CEO of Suncorp Stadium, as well as the director of AEG Ogden, who operate convention facilities in Australia, Asia, and the Middle East. He also being a member of several industry and government boards. His participation will increase the involvement of Australian sport organizations and improve the business networking. Here is the specific timetable for the 3-day conference. After picking up all the attendees and members from committee in the airport, there will be an optional welcoming party in the afternoon of the first day. Attendees can also get around Brisbane for a relaxing tour. For the second day, it will start from an opening ceremony. A welcome speech will be given by the President and CEO of BCEC, David Morrico. After that, 2 keynote speeches will be given by the Paul Johnson and the James Skinner. In the afternoon, there will be a panel discussion of special guests. At the third day, it is the time for Wasm annual board meeting. In the afternoon, the last 2 keynote speaking will be given by the Dr. Danny O'Brien and the Jeff Donaghy. At the end, there will be a final discussion and a closing ceremony. The third Wasm will end up with a delightful networking closing dinner.
Brisbane Convention and Exhibition Centre is located in the South Bank precinct of Brisbane. It's also close to Brisbane Central Business District in 10 minutes walkway. Brisbane Convention and Exhibition Centre has already hosted a diversity of conferences and exhibitions, typically the 2014 G20 Summit. Additionally, as the most awarded convention center in Australia, it has 156 industry awards, including 64 catering awards. Brisbane Convention and Exhibition Centre is the only convention centre with a 3-star volunteered auditor in Australia. It has 44 multifunctional meeting rooms, and the capabilities between 8 and 8,000 people. BCEC also provides a free conference app for clients. Furthermore, it also has cafe and restaurants, provides quality freshness cuisine and culinary experience for customers. For Wasm Conference, plaza level could be an ideal choice. The primary feature is an auditorium and several interconnecting multi-purpose meeting rooms and special foyers. Plaza Ballroom with the latest event facilities and presentation technology could be used for gala events and the closing dinner. Several meeting rooms, for instance, meeting room 6 and 7, are equipped with audio-visual technology, and the capacities are from smaller to medium-sized events.
This is our preliminary budget, which includes the revenue and costs. Our revenue mainly comes from conference fee. It is supposed that there will be 200 attendees and the revenue would achieve 65,000 Australian dollars. The costs including venue rental, conferences bag, opening and closing ceremony, and service fee. Keynote speakers' traveling fee, accommodation, lunch and afternoon tea are also included. We expected that the revenue of Wasm will reach from 9,700 Australian dollars to 13,700 Australian dollars. And there is a letter of support from Brisbane Convention and Exhibition Centre for Wasm Conference 2019.
After successfully bid the Wasm, firstly, the committee will confirm keynote speakers. Then the committee will build up relationship with stakeholders. Finally, the committee will establish distribution channels to disseminate the updating news about Wasm. To commit the result of conference, BCEC will collaborate with Wasm to finish the conference evaluation survey by collecting questionnaire from participants. Each questionnaire will be sent to participants in an envelope at the beginning of the conference and collected in the end of the conference.